Doing good, thanks.
This is my first time up here. Kind of nervous.
You need a couple no podium years. You having any conversations with Sue? What's going on with Dominican? Do you know what's going on with him?
Me and Sue talk here and there. You know, we're still friends off the field. I think whatever's going on with him, we'll just leave that between him and the team.
Peter, what's your first impressions of Logan Hall as a rookie defensive tackle?
He's good. First day. This is our first day in, so he shows some really good upside, especially in the film room, watching some of his film. He's a good young, athletic guy, so, you know, expecting a lot from him this year.
What jumps out at you when you watch his film?
A lot. He's very explosive. He's a big but athletic type of player, so, you know, you always love that in a D lineman.
Peter, you keep bringing Huskies in here. Did you overlap 1 year with Otten? Is that right?
I think he was there. I think I might have been there 2 years with him.
2 years. Any memories? Any thoughts?
Yeah, he was still a young guy. He was like he redshirted my first year there, and then my last year he played a little bit, but he had a couple older guys in front of him, so he didn't see the field much when I played with him. But then after those guys left, you know, he took over, took control of that tight end spot.
Do the vets have a special way of welcoming in the rookies at all?
Not really. I don't know. We'll leave that alone.
What's been your impressions of, obviously you have a relationship with Coach Bowles because, you know, he led the defense when you were here, but what are your impressions of him as a head coach?
I don't know. With Bowles, he's such a good guy, a cool guy on and off the field, so, you know, you don't really, we've been with him for the past 3 years, so it's not like you're getting a new guy in. So I think to a lot of us, he still Coach Bowles to us, but we still, like when we came in today, for our first time seeing him, we still congratulated him, like congrats on being our head coach now. So it's pretty cool to see that, and you know, bittersweet about him and BA, but you know, we move on. Happy to have Coach Bowles as our head coach. Yeah.
Does he still talk smack out there, more or less, that he's now the head coach?
Bowles, he's still the same. Bowles gonna always be Bowles. So we always, especially the D line, we got some beef with him. So we'll be talking smack.
You got some beef with him too, huh?
Huh? Nah, you got some other type of beef. We in a different category.
Day one of OTAs, you're a Pro Bowler. I don't suppose you had to be here. Why did you feel led or obligated to be here on day one?
On day one, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, come in and be together as our group. You know, we got a real young group. We got a couple young guys that, you know, that we gotta get together on the field and off the field to get that camaraderie going.
Do you see yourself taking more of a leadership role this year with the fact that Sue's not here and you draft Logan Hall and kind of take him under your wing and be a mentor?
Yeah. I don't know. It feels kind of weird. I like to play around a lot, so I think I just gotta, you know, cut that out a little bit and try to step into that leader role and try to, you know, take control.
Is that natural for you? I mean, you're maybe, at least to us, a little bit more reserved and quiet, but you are a Pro Bowler now. This team certainly rewarded you for your high-level play. Is that to be expected, where you're taking on that leadership role, and how comfortable do you feel doing that?
I feel pretty comfortable with it. I think we got some other guys in our group that are older than me that also play that position. So I don't think it's all on me. I think it's as a collective group. I think we do a good job working together of taking that leadership role when there needs to be leadership. And I think that's the best thing about us, because we all call each other out on our BS. So it works out for us.
You guys got to the top of the mountain 2 years ago, and then you came close this past year, but ultimately lost in the divisional round. What have you been able to take from those two experiences that you can use kind of going forward about whether it's what more the defense needs to do, or maybe, you know, is there a different attitude you have to adopt? What do you take from that you can apply going forward?
I think there's a lot to learn from, especially from the past 2 years, especially as being a young group. You know, we had a real young group when we won the Super Bowl. And I think last year we had some good experience actually losing in the playoff, as weird as it sounds. I think it. I don't know. I think it makes you more hungry when that happens. But I think there's a lot to learn from that. Just losing and not being there, and winning the year before. So it's just taking those little steps to get better every day.
Do you sense a greater hunger going into this year versus maybe last year?
There's always a greater hunger. I think every team comes in every year expecting to win. I think that's the reason why we play, is to win. If not, then we shouldn't be playing at all.
We've asked some of your teammates prior to coming in today about their Brady moment. When you got the news that he was coming back, what was your reaction? Where were you?
I low-key kind of knew. That's the thing. I knew it.
How'd you know?
Huh? Because if you think about someone of that caliber to retire like that, just didn't really seem real to me.
You didn't buy it.
Think about it, is Tom Brady retiring, and he don't announce himself. He should do a farewell tour when he does.
He said he didn't want one, which was
We're
interesting.
about doing for him in the locker room.
Yeah, he said you didn't want one.
We gonna do it. But whenever he
You
retires,
gotta send him out on a win though, right? You gotta send him out with another ring.
He might outlast you the way he does.
he might.
Did you ever talk to some of your coaches about playing more, or are you okay with your snap counts, or what's going on? Have you had any conversations in that regard
What's my snap count?
with your coaches? Yeah.
What's my? You got the numbers? How much?
45%, something like that.
45%.
Yeah.
I think we did a good job of, because we knew it was going to be a longer season. So I think we did a better job of rotating throughout the season, to stay healthy throughout the season. Because when you really want to turn it up is in the postseason. So I think in order to keep us all fresh and going, we did a better job rotating.
Was it tough getting over the loss to the Rams? Did it take you a while?
Yeah, it did. It hurt a little bit. I think anybody in that situation would hurt. I think it was a good learning point for all of us, and it was tough to get over. It was tough to watch any other playoff game, but I think any other team that lost in the playoff in the second round, they probably felt the same way. So
Did you actually watch the Super Bowl?
yeah, I wasn't gonna watch it, but I watched it.
You
No, I
get
know it's hard. It's hard.
another crack at them this year, though.
Huh?
You get another crack at them.
Or they get another crack at us. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Anything else? In terms of, you're a naturally big guy, obviously. Last year you had to drop some weight in camp. That's one thing Bruce was on you about. Where are you at right now? And obviously training camp is months away and season's even longer away. But where are you at right now in terms of your conditioning and where you want to be? Do you have any issues about that?
Well, I think, we always want to strive to be better. I think I'm happy where I'm at right now. Obviously, we don't got to be ready to play today. We got a long time, so it's just one day at a time for now.
Good to see you.
Thanks, Vita.
Perfect.
Maybe
Nice to see you.